welcome back to your mat. My name is Alysia. Join me today for a quick practice that is all about a lunar Vinyasa flow. We will move a little bit more slow pace, but we will still move breath to movement. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and get started on our backs in waterfall. Come down to your back, pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a quick squeeze. Then lengthen your legs up to the sky, waterfall. Place your left hand to your heart. Place your right hand to your belly. Let your feet begin to turn heavy as they float in the sky. Level out your low back. Relax your shoulders. Feel your pelvis relax down into your mat. Notice the elevation in your heart. Feel your heartbeat beneath your left palm. Notice your full body breath. Notice the inhales. Fill your lungs from your nose, through your throat, through your chest, down to the base of your navel. Notice your breath leave your body from the base of your navel, through your sternum, through your chest, to your throat, and out of your mouth. Inhale, inflate your lungs. Feel your ribcage expand out. And exhale, pull your navel into your spine as you release the air back out. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, reach your arms up around. Lift your shoulder blades up off of the floor. Grab for your hands behind your thighs. Scoop your navel in. Work to lift your chest up. Work to keep your feet high in the sky. Feel the activation in your quads begin to fire up. Squeeze your inner thighs down towards your groin. Continue to roll your upper back up. Tuck your chin into your chest. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Release the grip of your fingers, but keep your hands on your thighs. Bend your knees into your chest. Find a little rock up to your seat. Balance on your sits bones. Grab your arms around your shins. Grab for your elbow tips. Lift up through your chest. Find balance here. Sway from side to side. Give your tailbone a little massage as you move from right to left. And as you're ready, plant your feet, forward fold, bow over your thighs. Part your feet hip width distance. Dangle your head below your heart. Use your upper arms as weights to help draw the crown of your head towards the floor. Scoop your navel in. Sway from side to side. Take a deep belly breath in and breathe out. Inhale, rise up, roll up to a standing mountain position. Release your arms down beside your hips. Starting with water salutations, this will be a continuous flow to move through our body and build just a little bit of warmth to really open the front line of our body and the back line of our body. Root firmly into your right foot. Cross your left leg up and over so your pinky toes touch. Inhale, bring your forearms to touch. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, root into your left foot. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Exhale, step your left foot back in front of your right, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, upward facing dog. Drop your hips, glide your chest through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Scoop your hips high. Root into your left foot. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Then step your right foot to your left wrist. Step your left foot to your right wrist. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your forearms to touch. Inhale, rise up, stand up. Exhale, forward fold, bow back down. Inhale, halfway lift your chest, root into your right foot, step your left foot back into a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your right foot back in front of your left. Inhale, come through, modified upwing, drop your hips, lift your chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog, scoop your hips high to the sky. Root into your right foot, inhale, three-legged dog, pick up your left leg. Exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow. Step your left foot behind your right wrist. Step your right foot to your left wrist. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your forearms to touch, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, chase your hands back to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, reach out of your chest, root into your left foot, step your right foot back into a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your left foot back outside of your right. Inhale, roll forward, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Root into your left foot, inhale, three-legged dog, pick up your right leg. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Step your left foot to your right wrist. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your forearms to touch. Rise up, add about a baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, root into your fingers, reach your chest out. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your right foot back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root into your right foot. Inhale, three-legged dog, pick up your left leg. Exhale, bring your left knee to your right arm. Place your left foot behind your right wrist. Step your right foot up behind your left. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your forearms to touch. Inhale, rise up to mountain, add a baby back bend. Exhale, bring your hands back to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, reach your chest out, step your right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your left foot back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root into your left foot. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, cross your right knee to your left elbow. Step your right foot behind your left wrist. Step your left foot behind your right wrist. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your forearms to touch. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root into your right foot. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bring your left knee under your body to your right. Place your left foot behind your right wrist. Step your right foot behind your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bow. Bring your forearms to touch. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold one more time through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, root into your left foot, step your right foot back, reach your chest out. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your left foot back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root into your left foot, inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, cross your right knee to the left. Step your right foot up, step your left foot up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your forearms to touch, rise up, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold to complete our cycle. Inhale, halfway lift, reach your chest out, step your left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your right foot back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root into your right foot. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, cross your left knee to your right arm. Place your left foot down. Inhale, step your right foot up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, release, bring your hands to your heart. Unwind your feet. Place your arms down by your side. Just take a moment to notice how your body feels after that water salutation. The continuous energy, the continuous motion allows you to really open the front line of your body, connect deeper to your mind as you focus right, left, right, left. It's also a beautiful way to really uplift the energy, shift the energy through your body, so that when we move more into our lunar practice, where we start to hold and feel into our bodies, we are a little bit warm. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Drop your left knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon, rise up, reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, interlace your fingers, create at the base of your skull. Open your elbow tips out wide. Move your chest and chin towards the sky. Squeeze in through your inner thighs. Find the stability through your low core. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Inhale, elevate through your heart. Exhale, half splits. Release your hands to the floor, straighten out your right leg, flex your right toes. Untuck your left toe, slide your right heel back to come to a more grounded variation. Sit your hips to your heels. Rest your forearms to the floor. Notice where your body's holding tension. Can you give yourself a little extra breath in whatever area is holding you back? Inhale, rock forward, root into your fingers, ground into your left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm up over your head, find a twist. Spin your left ribs towards the sky. Relax your right shoulder towards your tailbone. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, swing your right hand back, lift your left toes, find your foot and hand connection. Open through your left quad. And release your hand and foot. Bring your right hand back to the floor. Inhale, high plank, step your right toes back. Exhale, drop your knees, sit your hips back to your heels, child's pose variation. Drop your forehead to the floor, sit your hips to your heels, really scoop your navel into your spine. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Drop your forearms to the floor. Inhale, slither forward, Sphinx. Stay high on your forearms. Drag your elbow tips back. Untuck your toes. Pull your chest forward and through. Relax your shoulders. Find ease in your breath. Broaden your collarbones out. And release your forehead. Place your hands beneath your shoulders. Inhale, rise up to a tabletop position. Walk your knees beneath your hips. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your eye gaze up. Exhale, curl cat, dome into your back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, curl cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come to neutral. Tuck your toes under, pick up your knees, just walk your feet in towards your hands. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Grab for your elbow tips, bow your chest down. Notice if this fold feels slightly different than the first one we did just a few short minutes ago. Notice the connection that you make towards your thighs with your ribs. Notice where your navel sits. Notice where your tailbone rests. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, interlace your hands, maybe place your opposite thumb on top and cradle the base of your skull. Open your elbow tips out wide. Shift your weight off of your right kneecap, really breathe into the front line of your right quad. Send your chest up towards the sky. Follow with your chin. Invite a slow, steady round of breath. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release half splits. Shift your hips back, straighten out your left leg. Release your hands to the floor alongside of your left leg. Slide your hands back, shift your left heel back, sit your hips to your heels in a more gentle half splits variation. Rest your forearms down. Surrender your nose toward your left leg. Notice how your left hip feels as it floats slightly above the ground. Can you create space in your low sacrum? Dial your left hip down slightly. Inhale, rock back forward, low lunge. Root into your fingertips as you rise up. Lengthen your stance, root into your right hand. Inhale, lunge twist, reach your left arm up over your head. Spin your right ribs towards your left thigh. Take your eyes up over your left shoulder. Elongate through your entire backside. Inhale, reach through your left hand. Exhale, sweep your left hand back, bend your right leg, find your hand and foot connection, add a quad stretch. Really press your foot and hand into one another, resist into yourself as you open through the front line of your right thigh a little bit more. Drop your head back. Feel expansion come across your chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, gently release. Release your left hand and foot. Slide back through. Slide your left leg back. High plank. Then drop your knees. Child's pose. Sit your hips to your heels. Stay tucked in your toes. Lengthen out of your arms. Press your fingertips into the floor. Drop your nose down. Scoop your hips high. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Inhale, rise up to all fours, tabletop. Slide your knees beneath your hips. Begin to make giant hip circles. Move your chest up and around toward your right wrist. Then sit your hips back to your right heel. Scoop across to the left, up the left side body. Big giant hip circles down the right, up the left. Grip your fingertips into the floor. Stay active in your wrists. Go one more this direction. Then switch it out. Hip circles to the left. Bring your chest up towards your left wrist. Scoop your hips down your left side body to your left heel. Then rise up from the right. Down the left. Up the right. This side might feel a little bit differently. Maybe we're more open on one side versus the other, without the need to criticize or judge ourselves for any imbalances we may have. Let your body in movement honor where you are in this space. And pause back in a child's pose variation. Take a deep belly breath in and breathe out. Inhale, pick up your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Scoop your hips high to the sky. Walk your feet in Shorten your downward facing dog so that your heels root into the floor. Press your hands into the ground. Drop your head down below your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach your left hand to your right leg. Find a little cross-body hold. Take your eye gaze back to your right big toe mound. Press out of your right shoulder. Stay a little bit more neutral in your chest here rather than gazing up towards the sky under your armpit. Work your right ribs close toward your right thigh. And release your left hand. Switch it out. Root into your left hand. Reach your right arm over to your left leg. Scoop your navel in. Bow your chest down. Work into the crossbody side opening of your right leg. Right rib, excuse me. Feel the closing energy as you draw your left ribs toward your left thigh. And release your right hand. Lengthen your downward facing dog. Step your feet back. Scoop your hips high to the sky. Squeeze your inner thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your heart toward your thighs. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull your right knee into your nose. Then drop your right shin to the floor. Inhale, pick up your left leg, rise to your fingertips. Balance here. Activate through your left toes, point through your left toes. Reach out of the crown of your head. Feel your body ignite. Really push your chest up away from the floor. Broaden your shoulder blades out wide. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, cross your left leg behind your right. Cow face legs, part your feet out wide. Sit your hips back to the floor. Bow your chest down. Rest your ribs to your thighs. Continue to press into your fingertips. Send your breath from your ribs to your hips and to your knees. Crawl your way back up. Find a tabletop position. Balance back onto your right knee. Lengthen your left leg back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, tuck your right toes. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up through your tailbone. Exhale, settle into your downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. Take a deep inhalation. Fill your lungs. Exhale, release your air with ease. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Pick up your left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring your chest in towards your wrists. Drop your left shin down. Pick up your right leg. Rise to your fingertips. Push the floor away. Elongate out of your arms. Dial your right hip down. Press out of your right toes. Take a deep inhale. Pull out of the crown of your head. Tether your tailbone through the crown of your head as you lengthen your spine. Exhale. Breathe out deeply. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Cross your right knee behind your left. Part your feet wide, cow face legs. Sit your hips back to the floor. Bow your chest down. Press out of your fingertips. Maybe your chin rests onto your knee. Rise back up through a tabletop. Root into your left knee. Reach your right toes back. Inhale, reach out of the crown of your head. Exhale, tuck your left toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, find length. Lengthen your stance if you need. Exhale, surrender into your downward facing dog. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gaze to your fingers, bend your knees. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. As you make your way to the top of your mat, tuck and curl into a tiny ball. Sit your hips to your heels. Root your fingers into the floor. Stay lengthened and lifted out of your chest. Then drop your heels down. Lower your hips to the floor. Walk your feet out away from you. Place your hands behind you. Cross your right leg up and over. Flex your right toe, seated figure 4. Flex your right toes, draw your right knee forward. Balance into both sits bones, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, find your way onto your forearms. As you come onto your forearms, lift your chest. Stay active in your feet. Tap your right foot over to the left side of your hip. And come back through center. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause with your right foot on the floor. Press your right hip towards the top of your mat. Press out of your forearms. Breathe into the front of your shoulders as you stretch from your shoulder tip to your mid-upper arm. Stay on your forearms here, or swivel your fingers out. Support yourself here. Lower onto your back. Recline into this figure 4 gentle supine twist. Let the emphasis be more so on your lower right side body as you twist through your low back into this variation. And gently release. Pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a neutralizing squeeze. Then rock up, find your sit bones. As you find your sit bones, place your feet down. Bring your hands behind you. Sweep your left leg up and over. Seated figure 4. Flex your left toes. Draw your left knee towards the top of your mat. Square off your hips, square your chest. Open and expand through your chest. Feel lightness in your arms, then gently make your way onto your forearms. As you come onto your forearms, press your fingertips towards your heels. Reach up and out of your shoulders. Take a deep inhalation, lift up through your chest. Exhale, tap your left foot to the outside of your right hip. Inhale back through center. Exhale, tap for 4 more. Last 2. Last 1, pause in your twist. Press your left foot into the floor. Drive your left hip towards the top of your mat. Really press your fingertips down, reach out of your chest. As you're ready, spin your fingers out wide. Support yourself as you gently lower onto your back. Figure 4 supine twist. Breathe in length to your lower left side of your back. And release. Pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Return to waterfall where we started. Bring your legs up the wall. Place your left hand to your heart. Place your right hand to your belly. Let this waterfall be a little bit more active. Roll out your ankles to start. And press the energy out of your heels. Lengthen your heels, knees, and hips to create one line of energy. Keep that activation for a moment. Energize your tailbone towards the top of your mat. Press your heels up. Feel the length rise out of the crown of your head. And gently soften your activation. Let your feet hang in the sky with ease. Put a gentle bend in your knees. Relax your shoulders. Relax the back of your head. Find heaviness come across your low back as you feel your thigh bone plug into your hip socket. Allow this extra widening in your sacrum to create ease as your feet float. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze as you curl into a tiny little ball. Sway on your spine from side to side. I'll leave you here today. Take a final Shavasana if you have time. Give yourself a few moments of silence on your back as you rest. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.